Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you stopping by. I know it's been so long since I've uploaded a video, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you so much for all of the people who have reached out to me to find out if I was okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I have a lot of different things happening right now, but honestly, I just got out of my routine. Oh, I still have my glasses on. I got out of my routine of uploading videos when I got sick with pneumonia, and it was just really difficult for me to balance afterward. And then I have, again, other things going on, and so it just became a little bit more challenging for me to balance everything. And then on top of it all, because my children are older now, they all have different things that they're doing, but then they're still babies, so yes, everything is just different, but I just want to tell you that I am doing just fine. And I truly do appreciate so many of you looking out and checking to see how I'm doing, because that really, really makes me feel good. So I am 50 years old now. I don't think, I think I've made a video since I've been 50, but I am 50 years old now. And I think that for me, it changed a lot mentally. Mentally, it's more than anything. I feel as if I was at a point where I felt like I needed to regroup and really change with who I've become. So I just needed to regroup. There were so many things, especially with my makeup. Oh, wow. I think that was a big thing that I needed to do before I could just continue making videos, only because I felt as if I needed to change my makeup. I needed to change the way I felt about me in makeup. I didn't want to start wearing super heavy makeup, but then at the same time, I felt as if my makeup wasn't really doing what I wanted it to do. And so I just started experimenting, but I needed to be off camera to do the experimenting that I was doing, because I didn't want to be influenced by anything else other than just, this is how I feel good in my makeup now. I already have the influence of my daughter, who's like, you wear really boring colors. You wear, she tells me that all the time. She's like, you are always buying brown, and it's like, it doesn't stand out. I said, but I love it. I have on my favorite makeup look today, but it is very, very bland, very brown, very bland, but I like it. It looks like I have almost nothing on my eyelids, but it took me a long time to do this eye look. So anyway, a lot of regrouping, and I have a little bit of a secret life right now, which it's not a secret. It's very public. But when I went to make a video on this channel, because this is my happy place. I love, as far as YouTube goes, of course I love my family. I'm happy with my family. But on YouTube, this channel is my happy place. Just such an incredibly happy place. And I went to make a video after I was sick. I said, okay, let's start at the beginning. When I was sick, I couldn't take care of my plants. And as you can see behind me, I'm a little obsessed. It's not a small thing for me. And so when I was sick, I could not take care of my plants. And so a lot of them were getting cared for, but they weren't being cared for by their mama. And so they had a little bit of issues that I had to catch up with, which again was something that delayed everything that I was doing as far as trying to come back. But then I made a video, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to make a planty video, because I love watching planty videos, and I'm going to make a planty video. But then when I went to upload it to this channel, I said, this isn't a planty video channel. And so I had another account that I had actually planned on using. I can't remember. I think it was a channel that I used to use for my children, to put playlists for my children for homeschool. When they would get sick, I just had a playlist of videos that I would have already downloaded for whatever assignments that they were working on, so that they could have it. If they were sick, they can just lay in bed. And if they wanted to watch something, they can still do school. It would count as a school day, but they were just doing, visual learning. Okay. So what I did was I changed the name on that channel to Lots of Pots, and I uploaded the plant video over there. And people watched it. I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expected as much as people watched it. And I just said, okay, oh, wait a minute. I said, people watched it. And then people started subscribing. And then I made another plant video. And then people subscribed and watched that one. And it just took off into something else. It really did. I started that channel with the plant videos anyway, in December that just passed. And it just happened. It just happened. It was me just putting on my camera and just laughing through a video where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, oh, look at this plant. And that's what it was. That's all that it was. But people watched it. And so expect anyone to watch it as much as sometimes, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I feel that even if it's just one person who just says, wow, she feels the way I do about this, that's all that I really needed. And that's all that I was really looking for. But it just turned out to be something else. And it's so much fun. It really is. And I said, this was what, I guess with YouTube, when it started out, it was more just something fun. It was more just something that you did when you just wanted to share something. I think the business aspect of it, of course, it's great, but it's just that because of the business aspect of it, it can become something that's like, well, why don't I have this many views? And I don't want that. I don't want to feel that way, because then it doesn't become something fun. It becomes more of a job. And it's like, I have a lot of job in my life. So anyway, it took off and I was really happy about it. It's not like a huge channel or anything like that, as much as it's just a lot more than I expected. And it is so much fun. And then this channel is so much fun. This is just a happy, cozy, warm hug kind of a place. And I just love it. And regrouping for myself for this channel, I had to do that. I 100% had to do that because I was losing my focus. I was creating a lot of videos and not uploading them. I think in total, from December until about right now, which is why I ended up making that video on plants, it was because I wasn't happy with what I was doing with my makeup. And so I made a makeup video, and then I felt like I couldn't, it just didn't look, to me, I just said, I don't like the way that looks. And it wasn't to say that it looked bad as much as it didn't speak me anymore. And so I just took the time to regroup. And I'm so happy that I did, because it took me a really long time. But I will tell you, the thing that pushed it right over the edge of exactly what I was looking for, and I didn't understand what it was, is Julia from Accessorize Your Life. She posted a video where it was her Chanel. She did an all Chanel look. I believe that was the video, or maybe it was a haul. No, I think it was her all Chanel look, where she had a bunch of Chanel items and she shared this picture of a woman, of model for Chanel. And the picture is so beautiful. She has on a ton of makeup. It's clear that she has on a ton of makeup, but it's all so beautiful and neutral. And I just, and then I asked Julia just to send me a picture. Like, she had a catalog that had the woman in it. And she sent it to me, and she sent me a few more pictures afterward, which was so incredibly sweet. And I studied and looked and studied and looked. And so exactly what the woman had in the picture was exactly the key that I needed, it was so simple. But when I looked at her makeup, I could see all of the different layers. And I literally was like on the picture like this, but I could see all of the different layers. And they were just blended together with that center layer. And I said, that is the shading technique that they use in coloring. Like when you're coloring on paper, you use a light color, a dark color, and you blend it all together with your mid-tone color that is very, very soft. That's a variation of the very same colors. And then you end up with the perfect blend, and you have a seamless look that looks almost naked, but there's so much there. And that picture is what did it for me. And Julia was the one who sent me those pictures. And I'm telling you, I studied and studied and studied those pictures because the look is just so beautiful. And I think in the picture, she has a couple of different looks with the palettes that she has. And Julia has taught me so much as far as purchasing palettes. Like, one of my favorite palettes that I purchased was because of her channel, where she did the Tom Ford makeup palettes, the wet to dry formula. And I just love my palettes so much. They are so good. And I was wearing foundation that was not making my skin happy. I had to purge a lot of my foundations because they just were not for my new skin. They really weren't. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, but I do like to look like, okay, I have on makeup. I'm okay with that look. Like today, it's clear I have on foundation, but I don't want to have it where I feel like I have on a mask. I don't want to feel that way, but I'm perfectly okay with that makeup look. And so I tried a whole bunch of foundations, some high end, some not high end. And what I ended up with in the end is Clinique. This is a fabulous foundation. The color I have it in, which I've always purchased the golden, but this one is actually 26 Amber, and it is Warm Neutral 118. And I love this foundation. It's a foundation concealer, and it's perfect. All I do is put it in the middle of my face, and then I just swirl it around and blend it out, and it is perfect in every way. I have a L'Oreal concealer under my eyes. I think it's the Age Perfecting line. And I found so many really good things from L'Oreal's Age Perfecting line. I have to share those with you. But anyway, this thing is just amazing. It truly is. It is an amazing, amazing foundation. And I just wanted to be able to regroup, figure out what I needed to do so that I didn't look like I was living in the past and living through what I used to do. And I do think that is important, moving into the new skin that you're in. And I wasn't doing that. I really wasn't. I was not doing that. And so for today, I just wanted to come on and tell you, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm really doing good, but it's just, I'm in such a different place right now. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. And I mean, I haven't been making content for this channel, but I sit down and my cozy place is still watching all of you guys. It is just my cozy place. And funny story. One day I was watching Jackie, The Other Side of Beauty. She was doing a video, and Jackie has such an incredibly busy schedule. And she says, okay, so tonight is Friday and I plan on watching YouTube videos. So all of you guys at home relaxing, come on, get something uploaded. And I laughed. I literally had to sit up and double over laughing because when she said that, I was sitting on my sofa, my feet were slung over the side of the couch. I was eating popcorn and drinking ice water just with my feet. And I'm just sitting there watching like, oh, she uploaded. And I was just watching like I was at the movie theater. And she says, okay, all you guys sitting back relaxing. And I said, oh boy, talk about a punch right in the forehead. Because I was doing just that. But I was waiting for her to upload and everybody else, because it's like, that's my warm place. Just, watching the makeup and watching, it's like, I've learned so much, and it helped me so much to take that step back and just to watch you guys and see how your makeup has changed. Just, oh my goodness, it's just amazing. It really is. And I appreciate you guys all so much. I really, really do. And I am going to stop being a slacker and starting putting back into the community I enjoy so much. So that's it for today, guys. I am going to try to stop being such a slacker and do my part, okay? Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.